Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? I hope you are having a fantastic day. We are back with another episode of Modded FizCraft. So last episode we started off our world, um, and one of the things we did last episode we made this iron farm over here. So I thought to start off this episode, we should probably go check out and see how it's doing. And I'll go ahead and tell you it's doing pretty dang good. Um, we can see over here how filled up it is, and it's almost completely full. So capacity is 432 ingots, and we have 45 blocks, which is gonna do some math real quick. All right, so 45 blocks is 378 ingots, and so we only can hold 432 ingots. So we're pretty close to full. So to get started this episode, actually, I want to do a little adjustments to our iron farm here. It's just some things that I can make it better. So this is, I can go ahead and show you how this works. I don't know if I really explained it last time, but this is a drain that you can see in the top left that it's the seared drain, and we can send this molten iron out through this into our casting basin here, and it'll become an iron block. So we just right click it like that, we get an iron block. Now there is a way we can automate this, which is what I want to do. We can use a hopper and a barrel. So I'm actually going to place the barrel there. And then we're going to put a hopper underneath of this thing. And now, when we fill this up, I believe that once it becomes an iron block, it's just going to shoot straight out through the hopper, hopefully. Yeah, so it went straight through the hopper, and now it's in here. Now, I thought that this would keep going. I guess that doesn't work, which is a little unfortunate. I'll have to look into a way maybe we could get this to like work automatically, so we don't have to click it every time, because that would help out a lot. Also, one of the things that one of the downsides to this iron farm is that it uses a lot of lava. So like a typical vanilla iron farm, you could just place like a block of lava and you're good to go. Like that's all you need. This, for the smelter to work, we got to keep it full of lava, so I've been doing my best here. But one of the things I've noticed is that when the iron golems die, these then get smelted, and that uses even more lava. So we don't want to smelt these because it's not a benefit to us to smelt them because it doesn't give us more iron. It just smelts it down into molten iron, and then we basically make it into a block. So we don't need that. So one thing we can do is we can use another hopper, and I think I'm going to put it like this actually. So we put a hopper there. When the iron ingots go in, they're not going to get smelted. They're just going to go into the hopper, into here. And same with the poppies, so that's going to keep the poppy. Oh, we don't want them. This is going to be same with the poppies. This is going to keep the poppies from crowding up our area here. They're all going to funnel into there. So yeah, so I think this iron farm is working pretty good. Some things we might want to improve, like I said, we want to see if we can get this to automatically start draining. And also we want to probably raise this up a little bit so that we can fit more molten iron in here. Alright, so I also want to show you some of the things that I did off camera. Over here, I kind of dug all the way down to bedrock. So if we come all the way down here without dying, you can see I've gone all the way down to bedrock, cleared that out. We found some good caves down here, and they actually gave us some pretty good stuff because last episode I didn't have any diamonds or redstone. And if we come in here, you can see that I got 12 diamonds, and somewhere in this place, I've been having trouble staying organized, but somewhere in this place I have redstone. I can't quite remember where I put it. Might be in here or something. Maybe up here with my tools? Yeah, I don't know why I put the redstone up here with the tools, but yeah, it's in there. And also, this is, you might have remembered last episode, I was using this iron greatsword, which is cool, except it makes you really slow. So, I didn't really like that about that. And I figured out this really cool thing you can do. You can actually, with remember our epic combat mod, one of the things you can do with it is you can actually dual wield swords. So I think that's pretty cool. And that's what I've been doing recently. We could use the swords at the same time, so that's pretty cool. And so yeah, that's kind of my weapon of choice now. I guess it's not really weapon of choice; it's more weapons of choice. Dual wield sword. Okay, so this episode I want to explore some new mods, and the mod that I want to start off with is the create mod because I think this mod can help us out quite a bit. So one of the things we're really gonna need now and later on is a lot of cobblestone, and this right here is just not gonna cut it. That's pretty much all I have right now. So there's an easy way that we can make a or get continuous cobblestone. You may know just in vanilla Minecraft you could create a cobblestone generator, but unfortunately you have to break the blocks yourself. Well, with create we have something that will do it for us. So if we look over here, if we search up a drill, we have a mechanical drill that we can make and create. Alright, so because we need that drill, we need the cobblestone. Today I want to look into the create mod and I want to get started with that. This is probably the mod I have some of the most experience with. And that being said, I don't have a whole lot of experience with it, but I think we can set up this cobblestone generator pretty good. One of the things that's nice about the create mod is that if you look over there where I'm hovering, it says hold W to ponder. It can kind of show you how it works. So one of the things about the create mod is that it uses rotational energy. So if you look at the cogwheels here, you can see that it's rotating to give power to the drill, and that's what's causing the drill to work. But basically, put a block in front of that drill, it's going to break that block. You can connect it to these like sticky piston thingy boppers. I can't remember what they're called. And you can actually move drills forward and stuff. We're not going to get that advanced today, but we will at some point, I promise you that, because the stuff you could do with this is pretty cool. Alright, so what do we need to make this drill? Well, we need iron, andesite alloy, and andesite casing. And andesite casing is going to use andesite alloy. So let's start with making some andesite alloy. We're going to need some iron and some andesite. And we're going to want to make a lot of these because you pretty much use these in everything for create. So I believe it's something just like... I don't know what the best way to split this up is. I think that was even worse. You split them up something like this. Yeah, okay. And then that makes your andesite alloy. So, looks like we can get 57 right now. So that's plenty to make the drill. We're going to need an iron ingot. Probably should have made all these into nuggets. We're going to need some wood, I believe. Yeah, some planks, and then a log. I should have a log in here. And we're going to need... Is that it? That might be... let's see if we can make it now. I think it was something like this. The log, and then that. Yeah, okay, that makes the casing. Then we had one casing there, 3 andesite alloy there, and then iron ingot. Alright, awesome. That makes our drill. Alright, so now that we have the drill, we can use it. Let's say we wanted to place... I want to place the drill somewhere over here. So let's say we put it... let's place it towards this block. Let's say we want to move this block with the drill. Okay, well, the drill on its own does nothing. Okay, we have to give it some power. And like I said, it's rotational power. So what I have here is a hand crank. And I can kind of demonstrate how this works. So if we crank the hand crank, you can see that the drill works. And it's going to break the block out in front there. So basically, all we would have to do to make this cobblestone generator is set up a lava and water bucket to where it makes cobblestone right here. And then we would just sit here and hand crank and break it. And that would work fine and all, except that's kind of pointless. If we have to sit here and crank this handle the whole time. That's not really efficient, and that's not automatic, and we want things to be automatic and efficient. at least in this world, that we're making here. So we're gonna not use the hand crank, and we're gonna try and find something else. So in the create mod, there's a few different items that will allow you to create rotational energy. The hand crank is one of them. And one of the other ones that is easy to get early game is the water wheel. So we're going to be using the water wheel today. Encased fan's also a good one. We're not going to be using that today, though. We're going to focus on the water wheel. So let's actually, before we look at the recipe, let's ponder this so we can see how it works. All right, so you can see that the water up here kind of flows over the water wheel, and that causes the water wheel to spin, and that causes the shaft here to spin as well, and it gives you rotational energy. Facing the opposite way, it will not be as effective, so we do have to watch out for that, make sure that we set it up correctly. And I think that's all that has to show us, so let's take a look at the recipe here. Alright, we're missing cogwheel, which we haven't made yet, so that makes sense. Alright, we're going to need some buttons. So let's make a few buttons. 9 should be good. And slabs, I think we need slabs, maybe. Alright, we already had some, but that's fine. Alright, so what else? We need the cogwheel, which we can make. And now we should be able to make our water wheel. Awesome. As you saw in the pondering thing for the water wheel, we also need a shaft. So I actually have some here, and the way you make that is you just put andesite alloy on top of each other, and that will give you some shafts. Alright, so I think the water wheel would look good kind of offset over here, so I'll probably actually line it up right in the middle here. So let's create some room for it. I don't know how much room it needs. I think a 3x3 is good. Let's see if we can place it there. Or is that that's a cogwheel, that's not our water wheel. Where's our water wheel at? Alright, let's place it like that, and it actually needs to be the other way around. If you remember when we pondered, the water needs to flow kind of this way against it. And we want to be able to place the water here. So let's see if we can get this turned around somehow. I don't know. That didn't work. Maybe we have to place it from the other side. That might be the way. Alright, so let's try like this. Yeah, okay, that works. And then we'll just want to put our water here, I think. I think that's how that works. Yeah, I think that's good. We got some rotational energy going on now. So we have our shafts. And we can place them like this, and you can see that this is now turning, which is good. The thing is that our drill's over there, and I mean, I can't really turn these things. They just go straight out. So we're gonna need some gearboxes. Alright, so what gearboxes do is that they take your rotational energy and the shafts that you have, and they allow for it to kind of turns the shaft in a way. Good way to think about it. But yeah, it's going to let us branch off to the left and right from our shaft, which is what we need. So we're going to need to make a gearbox, and we need small cogwheels to do that. So of course we need some more buttons. A lot of buttons in this mod pack. Alright, so we got our cogwheels. We should be able to make the gearbox. Yeah, okay. So we have our gearbox, we have our shafts, we should be good to go. Alright, so what I've set up here is the cobblestone generator. So we got the lava in the water, and when this breaks, it should make more cobblestone. And we even have a hopper to collect cobblestone there. And I got the drill in place, that's where it needs to be. Although we could put it on top, I guess. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I think putting it on top would actually work out better for it. Alright, trying to get this thing to where the drill points down is just not working. Luckily, there's something that can help us out with that. Okay, so what will help us move the direction of the drill is actually a wrench. So the recipe for that is here, and unfortunately, that's going to cost us some gold sheets. Now, gold sheets are not really too easy to get. They're not too hard either. But in order to do that, we're going to need a mechanical press. to actually like squish gold ingots into gold sheets. We could use it with tinkers, but we would have to make a mold, and the mold requires you to already have a sheet or a plate to make the mold out of, so we can't do that yet. We need to use a mechanical press, and we can see how that works here. So you give it some rotational energy, and you have a depot down here, and that's where you put the input. So we'll put our golden ingot there. It'll come down and get pressed, and then it'll give us the golden sheet. And that's all we need to worry about right now. This is a little too fancy for us at the moment. Alright, so I have the mechanical press set up here, and I went ahead and put it inside our house here. And you may be wondering, like, how are you going to use that? Like, don't you need the rotational energy from the water wheel? Now, the water wheel is going to create rotational energy all on its own. But we still do have this crank, which, while it wouldn't be good for a cobblestone farm because we have to sit there, it's not too bad for this because, you know, it's fine if we have to just sit here for a second just to get some sheets out of this. Alright, there we go. All of those turned into sheets, and we actually only need 3 of them. So let's see recipe here again, and we should be able to make it. Yep, we got our wrench. And now hopefully we can turn this drill to be the way we need it to. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh, yep, right away. Right away it went to the way that we needed it to. Okay, so all that's left to hook up this drill and get this cobblestone generator working to be fully automatic, sorry, I couldn't say that, is that we need to get that rotational energy all the way over here. So, as I was saying before, we need this gearbox. Now you can see that these sides are spinning as well, so we can actually put a shaft out here, and that'll start to turn, and we can bring it all the way over here. And now, if we put a gearbox here, it's actually not going to do anything for our drill, because it only sends it off to forward, left, and right. We actually want this to go downwards. And so what we can do is we can take our gearbox, put it in our crafting table, and we can make a vertical gearbox. And when we do that, you can see that it actually sends rotational energy down to our drill, and that will start to break the cobblestone. Alright, so we have a fully working automatic cobblestone generator for us. Now the only thing is that it's kind of slow, right? So there's actually a way we can speed this up, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it right. Sometimes it just takes me a little messing around with to figure it out, but I believe if we take a cogwheel like that, a large one, and we take a small one and put it off to the side, and then we take another big one, put it here, I think you can already tell that this large cogwheel is moving faster than this one. So we want to basically do that one more time. So we're going to put another small cogwheel off there, and then put another big cogwheel here. And you can definitely tell this one's moving way faster than this. So if we can somehow hook this up to that, this should make this go a whole lot faster. Okay, now if we look at this, I got it hooked up. It's definitely going faster. It's not like super fast, but it's definitely going faster than it was. So that'll help us get more cobble real quick, I would think. Alright, so before we end this episode, there's one last thing I want to do, and that is create a new pick for us. Because the copper pickaxe, it's cheap, and it's just easy to get copper, but it kind of sucks. Yeah, it sucks. So I want to make a pickaxe using tinkers, and so what I got here is some of the things we're going to need. So we're going to need the part builders and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and start with what it has. We need to make some pattern crafting, so that's just planks and sticks. So something like this. I don't know how many of these we'll need. We'll get a few. 21 sounds fine. Alright, we need a part builder crafting. So I think that was this. Yeah, okay. So we have our part builder. We'll just place it there for now. This room's getting a little crowded. Alright, where's my book at? Okay. Tinker station. Make that. Okay, that's fairly simple to make. Just kind of like making a table with this as the top. Alright, we'll place that there. And let's see, what else are we gonna need? Pattern chest crafting. I think a chest is fine. We don't need to make that. I don't think we need to make that either. Let's see. Was there anything else we needed? Alright, I can't remember exactly how you do this, but alright, here you can craft tools. To craft a part, simply put a blank pattern into the left that you want. The remaining slots, the craft. Okay, so I just pick what I want. So let's see if we can actually find a pickaxe. I don't know, I don't know if it will show you how to make it. No, it doesn't. It doesn't give you a recipe. Does it show you in the book? I guess it would have to show you in the book. Pickaxe, yeah. All right, so we need tool. We need a pick head, tool handle, and tool binding. All right, so we need pick head, tool. We need tool handle. Why can't I make that? That's weird. I thought you just click on this. Oh, the material you want to craft your thing out of. I think we want to do all iron. So I probably need to grab some more iron. Alright, so I got the iron. Let's see if this works. What? How does that not... How do I make the tool handle thing? To craft a part, simply put a blank pattern to the left slot and select the part you want. The remaining slot holds the material you want to craft out of. Does that... Cannot shape. Okay. Can you do it for a pick head? No? Wait, do you have to... Oh, okay, I think I remember now. You have to do it out of wood first. Now I remember. Pick head, and then what was the other thing we needed? We needed tool binding. Okay, tool binding. Alright, I think I remember how this works. Okay, so if I remember right, what we want to do is we want to take this, place it in here, and then we want to make a cast by pouring gold over it. And that hopefully only used one ingot. Awesome. Yes. Okay, so it made our cast, which is what we wanted. That's awesome. And now we just have to do that with our other parts. Alright, so now that we have these casts, we want to put in the material we want to make stuff out of. So I'm going to use iron, and I actually brought some molten buckets of iron from over there. So I thought we could just put it in like that. No? Oh, no, no, no. What is that? What is that making? Gold bars. What? That's weird. Alright, so I guess we just have to put in some iron here and smelt it down, which kind of sucks. I don't know why we can't just place this in there. Yeah, that's weird. Alright, now that we got some iron in there, we take our casts. So I'm going to start with this. And we put it here, and then we should just be able to drain on top. And then it should make our piece for us. And then we go throw that in here. And then we switch out our casts to be the tool binding and do it again. And then we'll do it again for the pick head. Alright, so there's our last piece done. And then once we throw it in here, we click pickaxe. We have to move it around to be in the right spot. We can make our iron pickaxe. Alright, so it doesn't have a lot of durability right now, and it doesn't really look like anything special, but I think we can add modifiers to it, if I'm right. And so one of those modifiers, I think, is a diamond, actually. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so if we... Oh, wow. Look at the durability now. 398. We add the diamond. It becomes 1,123, which is crazy. And now that we put a diamond on it, we can mine things like obsidian. So that's definitely worth it. I think... where do we put our redstone? Redstone right here. Oh, redstone right here. I think redstone's a modifier. That adds haste, so I think that's worth it. I don't want to use all our redstone. We can get more. Yeah, but we can like put haste completely on it. I think that's worth it. We'll do that. And I think like quartz and lapis is the other thing. I think quartz... I don't know what quartz does, but And I don't have any quartz to try, but we can see what lapis does. I think lapis is a modifier. Killager 1. I don't know what increases damage against villagers, illagers. I don't think we need that, so I think we're good without that. We'll just wait till we can get some quartz. Well, before we go, we should probably check out this pick and see how it does. So I'm just in the core here. I'm kind of going all the way down. We might want to see how it is on the deep slate, but let's see how it is on the stone first. I mean, it's nothing like super special, but it's not bad. It works pretty good. I think it's definitely a lot faster than the copper pick that we were using. So this is definitely an upgrade. And we can also mine obsidian, which is something we'll be needing here soon. Let's say goodbye to the copper pick. Alright guys, so today we explored the create mod in order to make ourselves a cobblestone generator. And right now it's just kind of funny because it just looks like a big bulky machine, which it is, for something so simple as just a cobblestone generator. I'm sure that there are ways we can make this more efficient and in a simpler, more compact way. But I think this was a good start and a good introduction into great. For me it was kind of a good refresher, just to see how things work again, because it's been a while since I played the create mod. So that's nice. And we also did get this pickaxe, which is pretty good. I'm not sure it's gonna be the greatest weapon like I'm using it right now, but I think it'll be a pretty good pick. And like I said, we can get some obsidian, and I hope you know what obsidian means in terms of a new dimension to explore, and new materials to get and stuff. But I just want to say I've been having a lot of fun with this mod pack. We're only on the second episode. We still have a lot of more stuff to discover, so that's pretty exciting. Last episode, you may remember I told you this was a server. I'm still the only one who's been playing on it. Hopefully we can change that maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I've been having fun playing this mod pack, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.